I can be a bit of a cynic at times, so I'll try my best to be happy, Hannah, for you. Other people find her easier to deal with. I find her easier to live with. And that's a cat, rolling around in the dirt. I've always loved the street cats. This is not the first time I've had to self-isolate in a way. A few years ago I had some trouble with my breathing, saw many doctors and was advised to live an indoor life. Never been good at listening to bad news, and thankfully it didn't last. Now it's just a memory, a chapter I'd rather burn. Everything changes. Everything but the fear of it coming back, and feeling like there's no way out. So I left my home in London to come to Jordan, where I was born, because of the stricter lockdown precautions. I think it was the right thing to do. Someone once described my family and upbringing as migrating birds. A Bedouin drew this for me in a desert a couple years ago. He drew the heart first and the falcon around it, a symbol of his home, Jordan. They come every year, these pigeons and their ancestors. Same window. Doesn't take shit to hit the fan for them to come back. I've been singularly lucky this lockdown. I've been pooped on twice. I was actually kind of excited when it happened. I've been pooped on. From the tree. Hi, my name is Hannah. I'm calling to ask if shukran. To ask if you can recommend any places that sell Korean products like kimchi or gochujang. I called last week and they recommended I call back today between 9 and 12. Shukran. I'm trying to do everything astronauts say I should. Exercising, making a routine, ticking things off those to-do lists. But it's still a bit of a shock. You know how I feel. The weather changes as fast as my mood right now. In the good and bad, nothing lasts, never felt so bittersweet. The ancient Greeks and Romans used what we think of as weeds as the design on their Corinthian columns, specifically the acanthus plant. We have some growing in our back garden of its own accord. My camera roll is littered with photos of weeds. They're just such powerful, cute, resilient little things. I love them.
소복 귀신인 줄 알고 기절할 수도 있겠어.
너는 혈업하고 앞에 나가 제 얘기하고 있어.
아 왜?
우리 천옥이가 차만 달랑 놓고 가버리고 그 달락이래. 반드시 잡아서 집으로 데리고 들어오라.
여자하고 남자아이를 함께 생각합니다. 함께, 함께, 함께.
Happy together.
생각합니다.
생각합니다. I think. I've started learning Korean. It began with the boy band BTS, but soon the world of K-fashion, beauty, and Netflix shows opened up. I like how innocent the programs are. They're sweet, brilliantly funny, make you believe in love, but they don't shy away from the ugly side of humanity either. They're masterful, and they got me curious about the history and culture. Seeing how they changed the trajectory of their past, and in one generation built themselves up from occupation, starvation, and war into what they are today is just incredible. I'm in complete and utter awe of them. Time moves differently now. I lose track of it, but I'm aware of its existence. I see lines on my forehead, the weather changing. I start missing people. There was a sandstorm today. It grew so thick I couldn't see past the garden fence. The hills and valleys and apartment blocks had sprung up in what feels like the blink of an eye. The ones that weren't there when I was a child were gone, lost in a sea of red. It was quite exciting, but scary too. That night the storms came, louder than I've ever remembered them. The thunder seemed to have a vengeance. The rain just wouldn't go away. I almost played one of those YouTube videos to help me sleep. Kind of gentle yoga, spa-like music, Tibetan bowls and soft rainfall. Then I realized I already had it. Just darker. The lightning flashes spike my windows. I could see them even with my eyes closed. Never gave me anxiety before, but it did now. I longed for something to hold, something familiar. I left my Minion stuffed toy in London. Yes, I like Minions. Bob is my favourite. King Bob, I should say. I guess it was only natural that the rain found its way in. One of my besties said the leak looked like a string of pearls. Hello, lovely.
I like your top.
I'm in pajamas.
At first I thought it was like a skirt, a really beautiful, colorful skirt. And I was like, this is a nice outfit combination.
I thought so too.
No, I'm just in bed.
That's how I've been most of the days.
Okay, how do I? Ah, ladies, how are you guys?
As time goes by, my friends in London and around the world have resumed life. They meet up, have brunch, travel. Maybe it's a good thing I'm thousands of miles away. It'd feel worse isolating so close to them. It is Wednesday, August 5th. Not that I'm keeping track. I only knew this by checking the date stamp on my camera roll. Whenever something good or bad happens in my life, my hair is the first to feel it. Or when I'm just bored and need a change. It makes me feel new. I don't even know what it looks like from the back. And what's weirder is, I don't even care. Hi, my name is Hannah. The Korean embassy recommended I get in contact with you as you sell sort of kimchi and other stuff. Yes, please. That would be amazing. Thank you. Okay, bye. Okay. Oh! We had some heavy drilling yesterday, and the parents left the nest before the baby was ready. I spent hours researching how to look after a chick last night, but come morning it was gone. Must have tried to fly, probably fell, was eaten by a cat, though I couldn't find a carcass. The parents came back a few hours after that. It really pissed me off. I can see the lights of the town from the garden. I walk in circles. Always circles. I used to think of time as linear. Not anymore. It's been 6 months since I got here. I keep thinking about the baby bird. Wondering, could it be you? Have you found your place? There haven't been any local cases for weeks now. My friends can't believe I still haven't gone out. My heart is beating so fast I can't tell if it's nerves or excitement. I haven't walked these streets since I was a child before we moved. Apparently when my parents first built this place, there were just 2 huts down a dirt road. I love exploring new places, so I get the irony here, where I'm from. But how can I be considered a local when I don't even know where the best shawarma is and haven't the Arabic to ask for extra pickles? Where are you from seems more of a question of identity. And it's not a simple one to answer. think a boy asks his sister why I'm filming the valley. There's nothing there, he says. I want to tell them because it's pretty, but I don't know how. So I just smile, which obviously they don't see behind the mask. This rubbish collector almost throws out a bag of new shoes until a boy runs out to the shoe shop telling him, no, it's a gift for you. It's been half a year since I spoke to a stranger. I tried asking this man a couple minutes ago the name of the fruit he was selling, but my mind went completely blank. It's kind of embarrassing, really. I just stood there like an idiot. It's like I've forgotten how to have a conversation, even though he spoke some English. The fruit is called prickly pear, by the way. Sabr in Arabic. Google never lets you down. But I really want to try again. I ask this man if I can film because the light is beautiful. He's patient with me and my attempt at Arabic. Everyone I speak to is. They also think I'm a foreigner, but I'm used to that. I get it wherever I go. He won't let me pay. The cases have gone up again. In a scary way, it's like time has flown by, but also moves so slowly I want to scream. I wonder if his chameleon gets impatient too, or just accepts that this is the way it is. Same nest, new birds.